The end of monarchy. England embraces a republican future. The people of England celebrate joy after King Charles confirmed he was changing the monarchy to a republican state. It was a day that few could have predicted. On June 3, 2024, King Charles III, the once steadfast defender of the British monarchy, delivered a historic address to the nation. In a shocking turn of events, the king announced that he would be abdicating the throne, paving the way for the United Kingdom to transition into a republican form of government. The news sent shockwaves through the country as citizens from all walks of life grappled with the profound implications of this momentous decision. For generations, the monarchy had been a revered institution, a symbol of tradition, and the embodiment of the nation's rich historical legacy. The very idea of an England without a reigning monarch was almost inconceivable to many. Yet, as King Charles took to the podium, his words were measured and resolute. After much reflection and consultation with my family, I have come to the conclusion that the time has come for the United Kingdom to embrace a new chapter in its history, he declared. The monarchy, as it has existed for centuries, is no longer a fitting representation of the values and aspirations of the modern British people. The king's acknowledgement of the changing tides within British society struck a chord with the public. For years, there had been a growing sentiment among the populace that the monarchy had become increasingly disconnected from the everyday concerns of the people. The lavish spending, the perceived elitism, and the sense of a widening gap between the royal family and the common citizen had all contributed to a growing disenchantment with the institution. "This is a historic moment," said Sarah Wilkins, a 42-year-old from Manchester. "For too long, the monarchy has been seen as an untouchable, unaccountable entity. Now, we have the chance to reshape our nation's identity and truly embrace the principles of democracy and equality." The announcement was met with a mix of emotions, ranging from jubilation to apprehension. While many celebrated the end of the monarchy, others expressed concerns about the potential instability and uncertainty that such a transition might bring. "I'm not sure what to make of it all," admitted Thomas Harrington, a retired civil servant from London. "The monarchy has been a constant in our lives for as long as I can remember. Its absence leaves a void that I'm not sure our political system is ready to fill." However, the government, led by Prime Minister Keir Starmer, moved quickly to assure the public that the transition would be managed with the utmost care and transparency. "This is not a decision that has been made lightly," Starmer said in a televised address. "We understand the gravity of this moment, but we are confident that the British people are ready to embrace a new era of democratic governance." Over the coming months, a series of constitutional reforms were put into motion, laying the groundwork for the establishment of a republic. The House of Lords was to be abolished, replaced by a democratically elected Senate. The role of the head of state would be assumed by a popularly elected president, with a clear separation of powers between the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. The process was not without its challenges, as deep-rooted traditions and loyalties to the monarchy had to be navigated with sensitivity and care. Yet, as the nation embarked on this new journey, a sense of optimism and renewed civic engagement began to emerge. "This is our chance to redefine what it means to be British," said Emma Jacobs, a 28-year-old law student in London. "We can build a system that truly reflects the values of equality, accountability, and representation that we hold dear." It's an exciting time to be alive. Across the country, citizens engaged in lively debates, discussions, and town hall meetings, exploring the implications of the transition and sharing their visions for the future. The government, in turn, made a concerted effort to involve the public in the decision-making process, ensuring that the transition was a collaborative effort. As the months passed, the initial apprehension and uncertainty slowly gave way to a sense of cautious optimism. The successful implementation of the new Republican Constitution, the smooth transfer of power, and the renewed energy within the political landscape all served to reassure the British people that they were on the right path. "It's been a roller coaster, to be sure," admitted Wilkins. "But as I look around, I see a nation that is more engaged, more empowered, and more hopeful than it has been in a long time. This is the start of a new era, one that I'm proud to be a part of." As the sun sets on the monarchy, the people of England eagerly await the dawn of a new, republican future. One that promises to be shaped by the collective will of the citizens, rather than the inherited privilege of a royal lineage. It is a bold and historic step, one that will undoubtedly reverberate through the annals of British history for generations to come.